Welcome to another one of my videos. Help support this channel by subscribing. This audiobook is sponsored by How to Frame a Murder from the Ronin Have Sword Will Travel Illustrated Mystery Series. You can purchase this illustrated ebook from Amazon, or you can read it for free with Kindle Unlimited. Click on the link in the upper right hand corner to find out more about How to Frame a Murder. The following audiobook is from the Ronin Flash Fiction series, which is also available on Amazon. Now enjoy the story of Horo-sha, the female samurai, who is also known as the Ronin. Prologue. A Ronin, a masterless samurai. About the world the flash fiction piece mystery takes place in. Maji, a world fusing East and West cultures during an era before the emergence of the steam engine. The sword was the ultimate weapon and brought order to the planet under the emperor. The shogun was the highest ranking military officer who was just under the emperor in power. The shogun, along with the shogunate, military officers with the title overlords, reigned supreme over the citizens of the one world empire. Each overlord ruled a clan, and each clan was made up of samurai houses. Each samurai or lord and their house owed their allegiance to only one overlord, who was their master. The samurai were the military nobility and officer caste, and they ruled over a province for their overlord in this social class system. The empire was broken down into regions, which, under the authority of the emperor and shogun, were ruled by the overlords. Regions were made up of provinces under the rule of the samurai lord. Provinces were further broken down into towns governed by governors. Maji was enjoying a time of peace and prosperity. Rivalries between overlords were fought with words and speeches on the floor of the shogunate house and not on the battlefield. Bandits were still a problem, but usually only in remote areas. Peace seemed a thing of everlasting existence, and war was perceived as a mythical beast that only lived in the legends of the past. The Guilty Blowfish Mystery, a Recipe for Murder, Ronin Flash Fiction, number 20, by Christy Lynn Higgins. Chapter 1, A Dish for Murder? This is the chef, the magistrate told the Ronin as he motioned to a man on his knees. He prepared fugu for the governor, and the governor died after eating it. Blowfish is very toxic if not prepared correctly, the Ronin spoke, noticing the governor's wife and son were there along with 3 guests. Let me examine the body. The governor was on his side, and there was vomit on the floor. The Ronin walked around the body and saw something beside the dead man's hand. What is that? The Ronin inquired. The son walked over and said, A gold toothpick my mother gifted to my father. Did anyone else eat the blowfish? The Ronin asked. No, only my father. We all ate the same things except for the fugu. The Ronin said, Spicy tea is hot in more than one way. Let's examine just how this man died. Chapter 2, A Dessert of Sweet Rice Dumplings. The Ronin questioned the son, motioning to a floor table. It looks like your father had finished eating dessert. He had finished. It was dango. He finished eating before everyone else and was relaxing while the rest of us ate, and then about 15 minutes later he said he was ill. How long was it from the time he ate the fugu until he mentioned he was ill? The Ronin asked. About an hour and a half, the wife replied through sobs. We were enjoying a Western-style 7-course meal, but with traditional dishes. The fugu was his first dish. I believe I know what happened, the Ronin stated. Chapter 3. It's About Time. The magistrate questioned, did the chef accidentally kill the governor? He will be executed if he did. It was no accident, the Ronin replied. It was murder. The chef yelled out, it could not have been my dish. You are correct, the Ronin spoke. The governor did not die from the fugu, but he was poisoned by the blowfish. What do you mean? The magistrate questioned. The toxin from blowfish takes anywhere from 10 minutes to 45 minutes to make someone ill. The wife said it herself. It had been over 90 minutes. The governor had been relaxing about 10 minutes after finishing his dessert, and I imagine picking his teeth with the gold toothpick. I believe there was something in the dessert, or his toothpick was laced with the toxin from the very organs the chef discarded from his fugu dish. The Ronin paused and then asked, would you like to know who murdered the governor, and why? The end. Thank you for listening to this Ronin flash fiction piece. Look for more of these quick read audiobooks. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave a comment. You can also ask me questions in the comment section.